welcome back. I wanted to do another video, show you guys some of the top 5 tools that I use every day and help me on my journey to get 150 million and on my way to 200 million. So one of the first ones I wanted to show you guys was Trade Skill Master. Of course, there's way too much detail to get into in just this video, so I'm just doing a quick overview. I'll put the links down below to all of these that you guys can check out and dig in and learn more. But basically, Trade Skill Master is a in-game add-on that you can use to browse the auction house based upon set operations that you set up and look for specific items or specific ranges of pricing on those items. You can also use it to run your auctions when you're setting up your auctions, so that they can look for to undercut or to set pricing based on specific groups. You can use it for a sniper, and then you can also use it just to look for any of the items on your auctions and kind of just overall manage those. One of the nice things about it too is that you can add in all of the servers that you currently have characters on, and it'll give you in-game data on all of those. One of the things that I like about it is if you go to their website right here, they have a bunch of tools on their website that you can look at. They have kind of like a 7-day ledger, shows you summary of what's going on, what you've been selling and purchasing, and kind of what your overall profit is. Has a little graph here of kind of where you're at, and then kind of shows you some of the last things that you've purchased, and then a bunch of cool tools here that does kind of like a overall heat map of different items in game. The other thing that I really like about it is they have a ledger that basically will show you, I'll scroll down here just a little bit, and a ledger that will show you all of the servers that you're currently on and the profit that you're making off of those servers. So it'll show you how many items that you've sold on that server. It'll tell you the purchases that you've made off those servers. So I find this really helpful, because what I can do is I can look at some of the servers that are making the best profit, some of them that maybe I haven't sold as much on, and look to possibly be moving off of that server and into a better server. So it just helps kind of overall manage the servers that you've been using. So that one's really helpful. The other one that I use pretty much every day, so I have 4 accounts. I have 3 of them running Point Blank Sniper, also known as PBS. And basically what that tool does is it allows you can get it here at CurseForge. It allows you to set up a list of items that you're looking to find. You can set pricing on what you want to, if it finds that item at or below that pricing, it'll let you know, and then you run and scan the auction house, and if it finds it, it brings it back and you can go ahead and buy that item. So it's a real-time scan, but it's only scanning the auction house of where you have your tunes. So I have 3 accounts set up running Point Blank Sniper, and then I have 1 that I use running TS&M that's doing my sales. So that's one's really helpful. You can download that, and it's an in-game tool. And then another one that I use is Azeroth Auction Assassin, AAA. And this tool is helpful because what you can do is kind of the same idea. You can set up a list of items, you set up the pricing that you want it to find, and it'll kick back and alert you if it finds that item at or below that price. Now the nice thing about this is it uses the Blizzard Auction House API, which pushes out data once per hour. So it'll notify you, and you set up so it'll notify you in Discord once per hour if it finds that item at the price that you set, and then it gives you links that you can go check Undermine, Saddlebag, and then you can go ahead and click and go to that server. You log in, buy it, and then you can flip it. So this is really helpful tool as well. So I have this running on a separate laptop the whole time that I'm logged in, and then I have the other three running the PBS while I'm also doing Trade Skill Master on selling items. And then the Discord channels that I typically use, showing here, I'll put those down below. And then also Undermine Exchange is really helpful. So what I do with Undermine Exchange is I log in, I check pricing, I have a favorites list. So I can go there and put favorites on specific items that I want to check back often on. But it's basically, you can kind of look and browse it like a normal auction house. And then what it'll do is, let me go ahead and show you. So Blade of Hannah, if I wanted to find that, I can kind of figure out what the median is of what it's been sold as. Let me find one that's a little bit more popular. There we go. And it'll give you a snapshot of what it found at. It'll give you a heat map, and then it'll give you history on that data as well. And then down below, it'll show you where it currently is. So it'll say, okay, Area 52's got 3 of them. If I wanted to go buy this on Area 52 and then maybe sell it on a different server like Blackhand that doesn't have any on there. So Undermine Exchange is really helpful. It uses the same API that AAA does. And so it's a once per hour update. But it'll tell you down at the bottom the last time it updated. So this one's really helpful as well. And then last but not least, I also use just the overall realm list of the different realms. So there's connected realms and there's non-connected realms. The connected realms, you'll see where it has multiple servers. All of these servers use the same auction house. So you only need one of these servers, and then you can cover all of the auction houses for all of these. And then that's how you can have multiple tunes, but you don't have to have like hundreds. You can have multiple tunes and they can cover pretty much the whole region. You can't do it on one account because you'll run out of space, but you can do it on 2. I decided to go ahead and do it on 4 because that way I can scan using PBS a lot faster, because I could have those 4 accounts logged in and each scanning a different server. So the more accounts you have, the faster you can scan the whole region, but it doesn't mean you couldn't do it with 2 accounts. It's just you wouldn't be able to cover every server in the region with 1 account. So that's kind of why. But that just gives you a breakdown of what those are. And then it just kind of tells you the different server types. So Raider.io is the other one that I use. And then that helps you with the different servers, what the population on those servers are, and what their raid progress is, to kind of tell you the different types of players that are there. So those are kind of the top 5 that I use. I'll go ahead and put all the links down below so you guys can check it out. Other than that though, all right, thanks and happy flipping.